Hey, yo, what's up, yo? You got the RZA from the almighty Wu Tang Clan.
You got Mathematics right here.
Hey, yo, we chilling right now on channel 43, or shall I say, CH43.
It's MJ Ruckus and Craze, and we are joined by Wu Tang legends, DJ Mathematics and the mighty RZA. Welcome to London.
Thanks for inviting us, yo. Bang, bang.
We're talking Wu Tang, we're talking the new Saga Continues album, and it's the first time where we see RZA yourself step back and take you kind of take the passenger seat in this one, and Mathematics, you take the forefront and do the production. What was it like, the process? How did it come about?
It all came about naturally, organically. It's like just perfecting my craft, constantly working, and brothers hearing what I had. So hearing that, being on the road, I DJ for Wu Tang, but I DJ for Meth as well, and Red and Meth. And Meth hearing most of the stuff, he was all in from the beginning. Like, he jumped in, and then once brothers was hearing him, and they, you know, it just kind of formulated. Then being on the road, I would have, you know, access to everybody. So whether we did it on a bus, like you reminded me, like we did Pearl Harbor on a bus. You know, like you know, Riz was like, yo, I had to set up on a bus. He's like, yo, went right in. We was out in Germany together, and I had brothers there, and it's, you know, like, yo, what you doing? You know, first, like, we was on a tour actually, and brothers was hearing certain joints I was playing. So for the response I was getting, I was like, yo, what's good? And it's like, nah, yo, what's up? I was like, oh, I set the studio time. Yeah, I'm there. Set the studio time. Brothers came through, and we just started working. As we started, you know, as it started coming together, I went and seen Abbott, you know, and played him some of the songs I had.
Yeah, when I heard the songs, I was like, yo, this is that Wu shit right here. You know what I mean? This is Wu. And for me, you know, the best way to see something happen is organically. Many times we did our records, you know, we had a schedule, a budget, just a reason to do it. Like, here goes some money, come do it. This record actually came together just because of the music. It inspired the MCs to just go write their verses. And that's really the foundation of Wu-Tang. You know, before we became popular and was able to travel the world with our music, you know, we'd be on Staten Island. I had an apartment in the projects, and I'd make beats, smoke weed, make beats. Met the man to pop over, hear the beat, get on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So this is the same process this happened. Math was just making beats for no objective. And you'll hear the beat like, yo, what's that? Oh, let me get on that. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it better. Then that's what, to me, make this album sound so authentic. There's no preempt. You know what I mean? There's no preemptiveness to it. It's just MCs hearing the music, spitting it, and really, once again, not knowing the outcome of the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And by the time, like Math, when he came to me, about 5 or 6 songs, I'm like, yo, this shit is like the Wu shit right here. You know what I mean? And I remember talking to Meth about it, and Meth was like, nah, I'm trying to do my new album. I was like, yeah, cool, do what you want to do, but that shit sound like some Wu shit, whatever y'all doing. And then Math kept creating. Next thing you know, he got a few more MCs on it, and it just started just growing and growing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then when he got to a point that he felt like maybe you had 10 songs at the time, right?
Yeah.
And he came to the Jersey studio, which is the studio where we recorded Wu Tang Forever at, mind you.
Wow.
So we're sitting here, and you know,
I just couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, you know, I know I got some shit, but
right.
I'm like, I feel like I had to go see the Abbott, like, yo, help me out.
Yeah,
you know
and he
I mean?
starts playing these tracks, and you know, we scheduled it, like, you know, after 3 times of not having the time to do it, we finally like I said, look, I'm gonna be in the Jersey house in the studio this week. Whenever you feel it, come through. And he came through, you know, some trees, you know, had some good food, some good wine, sat down, got a pad, and he hit play, and nonstop, just playing the music. Boom, boom. And I'm hearing myself as well, like, oh, wow, when I did that one, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And we just going through it. And then it was like, okay, you know what, Math? This is the new Wu album, man. This is the sound that, forget what I want. It's the sound that the people want, and the sound that the Wu Tang Clan members wanted.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's the thing that I overlooked when I did 8 Diagrams. It's the thing that I overlooked when I did Better Tomorrow, of which I'm very proud of. All my music, you know, nothing to take away from myself. But at the same time, it was like, wait a minute. There was an element from the root of the foundation that was not being added. You know what I mean? And if you go back to Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, which nobody heard, you don't know if it's in there or not, right? But here it is now. The public can really hear it. Mm-hmm. It's like now you're gonna hear that rawness once again. And Mathematics, like I said, he's on a mission, yo. Whatever he was doing, like whatever technical thing he was doing, he just really found the key to bring that vintage sound back.
Yeah. At what point was it during the Wu Tang journey? Obviously, you've been DJing since day one, pretty much. You know, creating the logo and starting the DJing journey. At what point during that journey did you start getting into the production, or did it come hand in hand with the DJing?
Well, yeah, production and DJ go hand in hand, but at the same time, like being around Abbott, being around brothers like True Master, Fourth Disciple, Inspector Deck, like they was already killing it. Mm-hmm. So for me, you know, I was playing my part, just DJing. That's what I did. But I felt it hit me when Cuban Links, working on the Cuban Links album, and RZA made the ice cream. Like I was there for that. I seen the transition. I heard it.
That's one of my favorite tracks of all time, man.
So imagine being there.
Yeah.
Hearing it start from
hi-hats or something.
Yeah. Just hearing a tap and then a few hours later, it's like you hear the bam, 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 and you just hear it. I'm like, yo, hold up. I was drawn immediately. Yeah. It was like, for me, it was like when I wanted to be a DJ, going to the Park Jam, and I seen Grandmaster Vic, and I made it to the front of the row. I've been to Park Jams before. I've been to Park Jams. I used to break dance and all that. Yeah, so, man. I've been to Park Jams and was breaking and all that. But this particular jam, I got to the front of the row. And when I got to the front, I'm in the front, and you in the front, and you see, I'm seeing Vic on the wheels. I'm seeing Spank G and Dada Rock with the mics. Like you can hear him and try, before. But I'm right in the front. I'm like, yo, this is dope. But it was that same feeling. Yeah. And then, but the difference was, I couldn't go up to Vic and be like, yo, hold on, what you cutting, or how you do that? I came in the room, I was able to do that.
Yeah.
And RZA was like, nah, this is the ASR 10. He gave me a quick crash course right then and there. So I was like, yo, I'm going to get one. And I got one. And that's how I started producing. That was 1995.
Yep, 95.
Yeah.
Wow. And over the years, Math has made his appearances on Wu albums with a song here, a song there. But I think what he did on the Saga Continues is that, all these shows we've been doing, we've been doing shows for the last 3 years or spot dates and popping up, and he's been on the road with Method Man and Redman. And this dude gets on stage, DJ, throw his legs up, throw the shoes, he do all the tricks. But after the show, even on if it's a 40-minute ride to the show, back to the hotel, computer out, he's back into his music.
Yeah,
and
straight back to it.
He kept doing that over and over, and nobody really knows what he's doing. In his headphones, he says, going. Yeah. And then the day he wants to go, yo, listen to this. He's like, oh, yeah, man, yo, let me get what you doing with that? Let me spit on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how Method Man jumps on. That's how Redman jumps on. He brought out the MC of the MC, and that's so important.
That's a brilliant quality to have.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to bring up as well, one of my absolute favourite albums that yourself has done is The World According to RZA. I absolutely love that album. I got it for Christmas. My brother got me it for Christmas for a present. And I played that shit over and over again for years and years, man. But I just loved. It was the first hip hop album I'd ever bought where I'm hearing these European MCs that I've never heard before.
Right.
Couldn't necessarily understand what they were saying.
Right.
But I was feeling it. You know what I mean? And it introduced me to a whole new world of music. Would you ever consider doing another album like that?
That's crazy you mentioned. You see, my partner over here is laughing. His name is Mustafa Sheikh, and he's coming in with that Pakistani money into the company.
Okay.
He's our partner on 36 Chambers ALC.
Yeah.
And we just came from Germany talking to some Kusavage, who was on that album.
Oh, yeah.
Who's now one of the #1 artists in Germany. Like, he has the #1 album out right now. And we all just finished having a conversation about doing part 2 to World According to RZA. And I actually went and met some young MCs you guys have here. You have a young MC, about 10 MCs in one crew.
Grime MCs you're talking?
Yeah.
Like Boy Better Know guys? Or?
Yeah. I think those are the guys we went and
saw
them recently. But anyway, we're going to do it again. We're going to go to different countries, find some young artists, some that's known, some that's unknown, and we're going to also try to get some of the artists that participated on the first album.
Most definitely.
And so thank you for listening to that record, but it's actually an idea we thought would be great right now.
Oh, I'm so glad you've said that, because I've been wondering, and I thought I need to know.
Can I ask a question as a fan?
Yeah.
Right? Because even when you did the World According to RZA, it's like, was that idea first sparked from when you did Bobby Digital? Because I remember, like, on Bobby Digital, you had certain... Yeah.
That was the foundation of it. On Bobby Digital, I recorded different languages.
Yeah.
Because I always felt that hip hop should be worldwide.
Of course.
And I felt that it was contained. So I actually I'm one of the people that actually wanted it to spread.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done some things that you may call foolish. I've been in countries where I've met young people, and I may have wrote them a $10,000 check to go start a company and to start hip hop, because I felt like I remember that's all I needed to start it in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I remember not being able to get $10,000, or nobody would want to invest into me, and I had to take a different route. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I always wanted to see hip hop spread. I feel like it was the voice of our generation, of the youth of my generation, and it was. And then eventually it's the total voice of this generation now, according to new releases from Forbes or whoever did the research. Hip hop is now the #1 music in the world, and that's a blessing. It's young. It's still young music. It doesn't have not even 40 years yet. You know what I mean? It's not even 40 years old yet.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And it's a blessing that is growing, and I think it's a great outlet, because what hip hop does, I just want to say this, it actually allows everybody's voice.
Yeah.
It allows different levels of talent, whether you're singing, rapping, or chanting reggae.
Yeah.
It also is the first form of music, I would say, that actually has been infusing every form, even New Age.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
Most definitely.
EDM, reggae, all these forms has found its way into this melting pot of hip hop, and it's as diverse as the world we live in.
Yeah.
That's very true. I
Couldn't agree more.
What a time to be alive when we look at it in that sense, because everybody nowadays, it's like you're seeing hip hop artists with somebody who's in the pop world, and it's acceptable. It's socially acceptable.
Yeah. But look at Gucci Man and was it Take the girl band? It was 5 of them. Now it's 4 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Fifth Harmony.
Oh, yeah. Fifth Harmony.
You see Gucci Man and Fifth Harmony. That's a great example of the growth of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, Gucci Man coming from the south side of hip hop, having some hard steps in life. Having to go through the system, and yet still come out and have a #1 record and win the award for his work, and be respected by musicians from every genre. That's the power of hip hop, and I'm so proud to see that power exist.
Yeah.
We talk about the power of hip hop, and we talk about the power of the Wu Tang. We were talking before about the 36 Chambers ALC. Now, what are the intentions and what are the aims coming from the 36 Chambers ALC?
Well, 36 Chambers ALC. ALC stands for a lifestyle company, and we want to promote the lifestyle of Wu Tang. The lifestyle of not just the members, but of the message that you may find in the Tao of Wu. That lifestyle can reflect to dietary. We think you got to eat healthy to be healthy. Eating healthy is not only just eating food. Healthy is the healthy mentally.
Yeah, of course.
With the music and the literature.
Yeah.
We have a literature foundation actually called the Children Literary Society that actually likes to put physical books in kids' hands. You don't only have to go online or stay burning your eyeballs out with the blue light. You could turn the blue light off a little bit and get back to natural light and read a book. But on the music side, which we're here for, right? On the music side, we're looking just to keep infusing positive hip hop and positive music. Mathematics just gave us a great album, which is our first release.
Yeah.
And we heard like 5 new tracks that he's produced over the last 2 months. That hopefully he'll finish another album and give that to us, and we have another album by him. And there's an artist we have named Dantius that we're very excited about. And there's another female artist who's been in development that may do a co-branding with us. Her name is Chanel Sosa. Okay. She's half black, half Latin.
That's a dope name.
Yeah, Chanel Sosa. Right? She's like the queen pen.
Yeah.
Right, but Chanel Sosa, she has some great music. She you'll hear her music first would be in my new movie Love Beats Rhymes. She has like a few tracks in that movie. That's what we'll hear first, and you know, she'll get out there to the world. So yeah, we're looking to bring you some good energy, and our door is also open. Meaning, if we come across an MC, whether here from UK or from any part of the world that fits into our lifestyle, we would love to have a chance to work with you and record and put out some great music.
Well, ironically, since you say that, like my man here, Craze, when he was 12, first ever hip hop concert, first ever concert, like snuck him down to London to see the Wu Tang. You guys, Hammersmith Apollo, were looking 2004.
Oh wow,
maybe.
Yeah.
And now this guy looking 26, like MC,
First ever
UK
gig,
hip hop MC.
What?
I actually bought a Mathematics Wu Tang mix CD. I still got it, but I couldn't find it. I was going to bring it with me today.
That's the one with the black cover?
That's the one, man, with the silver W.
Yeah,
man, that was my first ever gig, and you know what? That's where it all started for me.
Respect.
My whole musical journey started from that one moment. So I'll forever be thankful for that.
Thank you,
We've been talking Saga Continues. What else can we expect from the Wu Tang? Can we expect a tour? Can we expect anything like that?
You know, we have. I mean, right now we have a couple of festivals back in the States that are starting in December.
December, right?
Yeah, and you know, we're definitely going to do some kind of Wu Tang tour. And around the record, we've been actually, you know, like we played Fallon, which is RZA, Ghostface, and Kappa. The beautiful thing about the record is that, you know, it has those collaborations. Also, like I would love to see just Inspector Deck and Redman just go do 10 cities.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be crazy, right?
Yeah. So I think the power of this record and the music of it, it kind of reopens the idea that Wu Tang did in the beginning, which was you just could go and see one guy and another guy pops up, and another guy pops up. So I think that this album will help that. There's also another record in the system I like to mention called Royalty is Loyalty, which is by Master Killer. Also, that has some great music on it, and he's going to run around and do some shows as well. So I think that Wu will actually do something where we haven't done, which is pop up in clubs. And you know, you usually got to wait till you see a festival to see Wu Tang. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think that this music is going to give us the opportunity to kind of go back to the clubs and to the smaller venues and kind of get into the grit of things. And I know a lot of the MCs looking for it. Yeah, it's more fun that way.
Yeah,
just touch me and smell the underarms.
Thanks, man. Listen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'd like to finish it and introducing a brand new single from the new Wu Tang album.
Sure.
Okay.
Yo, this is the RZA right here from the almighty Wu Tang Clan.
This is Mathematics from the Wu.
And check this out. People say this and people say that, but people can never say that Wu Tang is whack. Check out our new single, People Say, 36 Chambers right here, going hard body.